Hello, racing fans. Welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host, JJ Gracie. We'll be watching races for Friday, October the 7th. We had 8 races today. Our 6th race was the feature optional claimant, 75,000, going a mile and a 16th on the dirt. The main track was fast staying. We were off the dirt. The weather here was absolutely gorgeous for racing. The temps were in the 70s and winds very light, maybe about the 6 miles an hour from the north, and Josh Brown was our track announcer. Let's kick it off with the first half. The early daily double, beating fillies and mares, 5,000 going 5.5 furlongs. Here's your opener.
Away and running. Most Stylish popped on top. There goes Buffum's Beauty showing good early toe. And Caprichosa's in the firing line too. The blue cap belongs to Big Eye Joy, and Tipsy Tourist makes it 5 across the Delaware Oval. And last of all is Ivy Way. So after the dust settles, Tipsy Tourist came away with a nose in front, but Most Stylish tries to counter her speed. And sitting off the speed in that third place position is Caprichosa as they swing the side. Big Eye Joy staves ground saving. Buffum's Beauty comes under a ride, and nothing yet from Ivy Way. Midpoint of the one and only turn. Most Stylish now comes calling for the lead and kicks away by 1. Caprichosa's now hot on the chase in second. Tipsy Tourist stays at that rail. 3 deep is Buffum's Beauty and Big Eye Joy in between rivals as they turn in. Most Stylish continues the lead past the 3/16 pole and has a 3/4 of a length lead. Caprichosa had every chance in second. Tipsy Tourist tries to re-rally along with Big Eye Joy past the 16th pole. Most Stylish is still leading, and Caprichosa is still chasing, getting closer. Picture time.
Caprichosa sticks her head out just in time to give Jeremy Castro his second. Crispin give him his 14th. Gives 644, 62.20 on the winner. Most Stylish, tough beat, 462 funny. Tipsy Tourist, 210, and the 2 was 17.20 on your exact, 11.25 on your try. 10-cent super was worth $8.12. Second half, the early daily double, filly and mare 5 going 5.5 furlongs. They're on their way.
Away and running. Good speed on the outside for Snackster. Salsa Rita showing good early toe, and the rail belongs to Chief's Kingdom. Also right there is Miss Big Spring, and dropping back was Mosler's Touch to that third last position, passed by Starship Reina. Second last is Playera, and Moon Me Again is last of all. So it's a good battle up top, and there's 3 stacked across the course. And in between rivals, Salsa Rita leads the charge with Chief's Kingdom right there too. And dropping out of it was Miss Big Spring, being passed by Snackster, who rides that rail, and Starship Reina's coming alive and is in hand too. And Starship Reina 3 deep as they get ready to pass the quarter pole, and Moon Me Again is closing in too. They're off the turn and they homeward bound now, and down the deep side of the track, Moon Me Again confronts 3 of them at the top of the stretch. It's Moon Me Again, Starship Reina, Salsa Rita battling on. Snackster's trying to get on track, so is Playera up for grabs at the 16th pole. Salsa Rita leads the charge, but Snackster has the momentum, and Snackster has won it. Salsa Rita's second, Moon Me Again third.
After the dust settled, the numbers came back 2,851. Moon Me Again, 663, 62.80. Starship Rihanna, $847. Salsa Rita returned $9, and the one was fourth. 25.80 on the exact, and 92.05 on the try. Your daily double 3 and 2, 20.80, or 10-cent super, 33.98. And let's go to the third race. Maiden 2-year-olds, 20,000 going 6 furlongs. Here's your 2-year-olds in the third.
Away and running. Good speed from Freddiness towards the outside. Estilo Classico showing good early speed, and the rail belongs to I'm a Good Fella. Excalibrate bobbled soon after the start but came away in fourth, and He's a Pisces is driving in between rivals, and Expensive heads that one, and so does Life is Simple, and nothing yet from Mr. Nibs. They have 4 furlongs to go, and Freddiness is nice and relaxed today and shows the way by 3/4 of a length. Estilo Classico chases a speed that is void of any pace today. I'm a Good Fellow tries to mount to bid from that third place position, but is 5 lengths off the speed that is held by Freddiness. Expansive now rides that rail as they get ready to go past the 5/16 pole, and Freddiness continues to call the shots. Estilo Classico right there, the thorn in his side. I'm a Good Fella comes under a ride deep on the course as Excalibrate, and they're into the stretch where Freddiness turns first and has opened up a 1.5 length lead. Estilo Classico tries to re-rally in second. The only threat is I'm a good fellow who brushes with a Steel Classico. He's a piece he's trying to close in for a minor war, but at the 16th pole, Freddiness is gone, and Freddiness scores over I'm a good fella. Estilo.
Pretty nice takes it. Gate to wire going off of 5-1. Give Ness his 56. Give Rodriguez his 114th. Give 1224 $43 on the winner. I'm a good fellow. $4 260 is still a Classico. 340 and the 6 was fourth. 23.50 on the exact. 43.10 on the try. Your daily double 18.60. Your pick 343.45. Let's go to the 10-cent super 28.59. The fourth race is scheduled on the turf, on the dirt. Claiming 16 non-winners of 3. They're on their way in the fourth.
Away and running. Good speed on the outside for Mongolian Hero, but that was short-lived as Garoppolo wants the front, and Garoppolo got it under the line for the first time. Unorthodox really close to the pace today is in that third place position, and Gulley teams up with that rival as they swing around the first turn run. Spotted Cat is second last, and Prayer Book is very wide off the fence in that last place position. So Garoppolo leads the charge past the 6.5 furlong point, and that leads a dwindling neck. Mongolian Hero right there on hold, and these two guys are in step as they leave the first turn behind. Unorthodox is right there in a position to challenge, only a length and a half from the dueling front pair, and Gulley is also tacking on to that rival. There's a gap of 2 lengths down to Prayer Book, who now lands 5th, and Spotted Cat is right there too. 3 sets of 2 as they go down the back of the track. So Garoppolo continues to carve out the clock. The lead's a half a length. Mongolian Hero getting under a loose rein now in second, and Gulley is ready to play his hand, but 3 deep at the 3 furlong peg. Unorthodox is trying to keep up under whip encouragement now. Prayer Book is wide, and Spotted Cat rides that rail. Around the turn at the 5/16, Garoppolo still leads the charge. Gulley right now the only threat in second. Mongolian Hero has to do better. Unorthodox rides that rail. Prayer Book is out deep. They swing in. Gulley now confronts Garoppolo at the top of the stretch, and these two have kicked away from the opposition with a furlong to go, and Gulley has the advantage at the final furlong pole. Garoppolo grudgingly giving way, and Mongolian Heroes just at this one pace, but at 4-1, Gulley was second to none.
Gulley proved best today. Give Capuana his 15th. Give Suarez his 41st. And give 1043 4260 on the winner. Apollo 220 Mongolian Hero 360. And the 8 was fourth. 730 on the exacta. 1105 on your try. For daily double $30 and your pick 355.70. Pick 4 263.80. 10-cent super $5.34. Fifth race maiden 20. 2-year-olds going 1 mile. Here's your 2-year-olds.
Away and running. Good speed from OK, Let's Go. River Full is also showing good early speed, and Midnight Strikes is also right there in the main body too. And behind the speed is Big-Headed Carl. Stellar Loop protects that inside rail position, and deep on the course is Shadow Bay. The last 2 is Dragon Run and Shipmaster. Around the first turn they go. River Full is all by himself today and shows the way by a length and a quarter. OK, Let's Go is on hold in that second place position. Midnight Strikes pops off the fence and is in third as they leave the first turn behind, and all kinds of space up the inside in Stellar Loot, where there's 0 piece on in this race today. A gap of 4 lengths back to Big-Headed Carl, who was reluctant to load, and Shadow Bay shadows that speed. Shipmaster's trying to get on track, and Dragon Run still last of all. 4 furlongs to go from the winning finish post, and River Full continues to have things all his own way. Shows the way a length and a half now, make it 1. OK, Let's Go, sensing a slower pace, trying to tack onto that speed. And up the inside, Midnight Strikes is third in a well spread out group. Stellar Loot puts the cue in the rack. Now Shipmaster tries to pick that rival up, and the other 3 of little consequence as they get towards the quarter pole, where OK, Let's Go puts the pedal to the metal and kicks past River Full at the top of the stretch. And Midnight Strike starts to flounder in that third place position. They swing in, and OK, Let's Go has now demolished the other 7 today. Midnight Strikes moves into second. River Full slowly gives way, and late on the sheen is Shadow Bay to battle Shipmaster for the superfecta. But OK, Let's Go, a 9-5 favorites home.
Okay, Let's Go. Give Greg Sacco his first of two today, and give Okay, Let's Go 563, 4240. Midnight Strugs for $43. River Full 280, and the 8 was for 1220 on your exact, or 2170 on your try. Your daily double $13. Your pick three 5770. 10-cent Super 1906. Sixth race was our feature. Optional Claimant 75, 1 mile and 16th. Here's the feature.
Away and running. One from the inside, highway bound, bounds away on top of the field, but here comes Empty Tomb off the 251-day layoff the track, highway bound in the early mix. And King of Dreams is right there too at the 7.5 furlong point. So up and around the first turn we go. Highway bound makes the pace today, and that leads a length and a half. Empty Tomb is on hold in that second place position, and King of Dreams rides that rail and gets a wee bit closer too. Golden Brown came away in fourth position, 3 deep on the course is looking at Roses, and last of all is Treasure Trove, but only 5 lanes would cover the lot. 5.5 furlongs to go, and Highway Bound is nice and relaxed on the lead, and nobody has tried to press past this rival yet. Empty Tomb is on hold in that second place position, and continuing to scrape paint is King of Dreams under a very tight rein in that third place position. Golden Brown still heads 2 under Treasure Trove, who tries to get a niggle to stay with the speed with 4 furlongs out, and looking at Roses off the lengthy layoff is last of all. Around the far turn they go. Highway Bound continues to strut his stuff with a 1-length lead. Empty Tomb and all of that back class is right there eyeballing the speed. King of Dreams comes under a ride while Golden Brown is trying to tack on. They pass the quarter pole and Highway Bound calls the shots. Empty Tomb gets a lot of reminders to get closer. Golden Brown is now swinging out as they turn for home. Highway Bound holding on by a thread. Empty Tomb now confronts that rival, and these two to settle the score. Empty Tomb on the outside going a bit better. Highway Bound reluctantly giving up the lead to a classy foe today, and it's Empty Tomb who scores.
Empty Tomb wins the feature race day, shipping it from Gulfstream Park, $564.83. Highway Bound, $1066.80. Golden Brown was third, $280, and the one was for $36.90 on your exacta, $54.30 on your try. Your daily double $14.30, and your pick three $24.90. 10-cent Super, $28. Seventh race, allowance A other than originally on the turf, on the dirt. Here's the seventh.
All set. Away and running, taking a nasty stumble was Bravo Regina. Great speed from cashing big checks. Another hot mess is also in the firing line, and so is Battle Cry in a well stretched out group. And Wasser rides that rail into that fourth place position. Believe in Freedom came away in fifth, while 3 Coins is a tracking 6. And the last 2 are Bravo Regina. And last of all, Where Did You Go? So up and around the first turn they go. Cashing big checks has a posse chasing her today. And on the outside, Battle Cry is right there, applying that token pace pressure, and another hot mess stays towards the rail in third. Wasser's hard to hold and passed in tandem by Believe in Freedom, who now takes that fourth place position away with 5 furlongs left to go. Bravo Regina rides that rail to pass 3 Coins, and so last of all is Where Did You Go? Midpoint of the backstretch front, and the favorites are 1-2. Cashing big checks controls the speed today, but Battle Cry is going to make her work hard for every single yard at the 3.5. A distant third, riding that rail is another hot mess. Believe in Freedom's deep on the course, and Wasser goes even wider than that. And the favorites now hook up at the 5/16, and they floor it. It's Cashing Big Checks with a nose in front. Battle Cry is right there, hounding her every step of the way, and Wasser's a distant third as they turn for home. And the match race is on between Battle Cry and Cashing Big Checks, and Battle Cry tries to inherit the lead at the 3/16 pole. Cashing Big Checks hasn't waved the white flag yet, and these two go toe-to-toe in the final 100 yards, but Battle Cry digging down deep and pulling away. Cashing Big Checks fought hard the length of the stretch. Battle Cry has won it.
Battle Cry going off in even money, makes it 2 in a row. Good Victor Barbosa the score. $4, 210, 210. Cashing Big Checks, 220, 210. Wazer, $6, and the 6 was fourth. 320 on the exact, at $12.95 on your try, $6.90 on your double, your pick 3, $12.40. And your pick 5, $231.25, and your 10-cent Super, $13.90. The eighth race, Maiden fillies and mares, 25,000, going 6 furlongs. This is a good one.
Away and running. A terrible start for Rob's Dream, and then Beauty Quist took the worst of that. So Queen of Mine came out charging, but there's the rail speed of Bachelorette, and driving through is my Gidget Marie on settling down. So my Gidget Marie leads the charge, and there's 4 of them chasing her, including Queen of Mine. Also in the thick of it too is Herd, and the rail belongs to Bachelorette. Scintillating Star stacks them up 5 deep, and they are well clear in front of Seekingarrangement, Rob's Dream, and Beauty Quist the one with the lackluster start. Around the turn they go, and Bachelorette tries to protect the rail, but Herd now takes the lead away. Queen of Mine is right there coming under a drive. Scintillating Star has been caught very wide. Herd has no more to give, and Seekingarrangement tries to close in with Rob's Dream as they swing to the top of the stretch. Still plenty of chances here where Bachelorette turns first. It's a 1-length lead. My Gidget Marie slowly giving way. Scintillating Stars taking good strides now, and Seekingarrangement is flying late, and the rail belongs to Beauty Quist. And here's Beauty Quist like a shot up the rail at 9-2. Beauty Quist has won it.
Beauty Quist wins at first. Aston for Greg Sacco, Donaldson 10, 11, 44, 63, 80. Bachelorette 342.60. Seeking Agreement 520. And the 1A was fourth. 16.10 on the exact at 52.25 on the try. 17.90 on the daily double. And your pick 3, 29.10. Your pick 4, 132.25. And your 10-cent super 29.74. Take a look at the leaderboard. Jaime Rod gets 3. Sanchez gets 1, Suarez gets 1, Centeno gets 1, Alexander Crispin gets 1. Leading trainers, Ness gets 1, and Capuano gets 1. And way down on the list, Victor Barboza got a couple today. That's a look at the racing today at Delaware Park for Friday. Sure, our handle was good today, $1,630,240. So I'm your host, JJ Gracie, for Elaine Tapman, Chris Rooney, all the crew here at Delaware Park. Good night and good racing. Always find yourself in the winner's circle.
Delaware Park.